Yeah, so this is probably the closest that I can find it, chat. I know we've been looking without having, you know, reactions. So let me watch this because I'm kind of curious because I used to live in Santa Monica. I went to Santa Monica College too. I lived all over there. I used to go to the Santa Monica Pier damn near every weekend. But it's also kind of wild because I've been doing guest relations for conventions for like, dude, it's been a little over 10 years or just about to be 10 years. And there were instances where I'm with a female guest and I have to pull guys away, or maybe the situation is just like icky and I have to like, you know, what's the word? Like de-escalate. There we go. I have to like de-escalate it. Some of which you guys do know, but the issue is that it's never easy because, you know, I'm not actual security. So there's only so much I can do, especially when I have a lot of rules, right? Like usually conventions have very specific rules when dealing with stuff like this, especially if you're not security. So I wonder how far this went. I've been seeing this and I didn't want to watch it until, you know, I was here with you guys, but let's kind of see what this is.
I think we're just gonna go. Oh, no.
That's always like the first response. Like it's just time to leave immediately.
Emily, no. Hey, stop.
Whoa. It's fucking fight right now.
What?
Get away from now.
Security. He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now.
Ah!
Kill you right now. Kill you right now.
What? For what?
I think we're
For what? Dude, this is really dumb. Does he have? Okay, yeah, no. We need to find the whole thing, guys. It doesn't show. Oh, it doesn't show what he had. I'm assuming it's a knife or something. Was he after Emiru? Yo, people love them some Emiru, bro. Like way too much.
no.
Yeah, see, she said Emily. Was extra Emily there? Oh, dude, this is not okay.
Deal with a lot.
My only thing is, and I'm gonna say this very bluntly, I know people who live in Austin, not like streamers or anything, but I know people who live in Austin and they have guns, and they said Austin is like very woke. Like if you use your gun in Austin, you're actually gonna get in a lot of trouble. Well, that's why I don't live there. That's also why a lot of people are going to Houston or Dallas.
Last month there was discords following everywhere I go on CCTV cameras that they hacked in Austin to know.
That's way too far, dude.
Have been very weird over the years.
Yeah, so it's just really weird to me. Usually when I hear about these, or maybe just because like maybe Valkyrae and Pokey, they just don't talk about it as much. But it seems like, oh, everybody's just going after Emmy. Like, do people love Asian girls that much? Like, like, are y'all that weird or something, bro? Like, I don't understand it. Genuinely, I don't. It's wild to me. I'm gonna tell you guys, I know probably these streamers or whoever, they're never ever gonna watch this video probably, but a genuine piece of advice for when you're going to cons, as someone who's worked conventions again for quite a while, I've even been paid multiple times to do guest relations depending on the convention. You want a liaison, bro. You want we call it guest relations, some people call it liaison. Well, your job is to stay with the guest at all times, get anything that they need, but you are like that, you're the liaison, right? You're the bridge between the convention owners and like management and stuff and the guests, because when you don't have that, you don't know who to point to if something happens. And it's really weird because I don't see this too much in bigger conventions. It's usually the smaller conventions where I see lots of guest relations.
I'll handle this. So I go up to the guy and I'm like, I told her to run, and I go up to the guy and I'm like, what are you fucking doing here? Like, what's going on?
Facts.
And this guy he had no money. He flew to these events for the girls. And
I'm not gonna lie, I also know people who do this, and I don't know how people afford it. Like I know people who go all over the country going to conventions and they work out like Ralph's, and I'm like, bro, like what are you like a scalper or something? Like what the like you work at a grocery store or like, you know, a waiter or something, and it's just like, dude, this is wild.
Guys just don't stop.
I was talking about this. There's an incident in Japan, because you guys know I come from the music industry. There's this incident in Japan, and there was this idol. They were doing a handshake kind of event, a meet and greet, and one of the guys, he had a knife, and he pretty much like fucked her hand up like pretty badly. And again, that's Japan, and that's just a knife. You see what I'm saying? It transcends America. There's weirdos everywhere, unchecked mental health and all these things.
Getting a restraining order is really fucking hard. It's not an easy process. It's not like it's a very hard thing.
Again, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure Amaranth had a restraining order, and yeah, wasn't there a guy streaming like he was going around and circling her house or something like that? And he came from another country. It was something like that, right? And then she kept saying she couldn't get a restraining order, and all these other. I don't remember the full thing, but that's what that reminds me of. Didn't that happen? Yes. Okay, I'm not crazy then.
And it's a very hard thing to get. It's not simple.
No, it's not. It's just one of those things where all you can do, bro, in my opinion, you gotta just tank it as a guy. I usually tell girls, I know this is probably what they don't want to do, and in my opinion, they shouldn't have to, because people should learn how to take care of themselves and their mental health. Ladies, go get a gun and learn how to shoot it, like proficiently though, don't just buy a gun and then just like shove it away. Like actually learn how to use it. You want to be sure that you can protect yourself, especially again if you were just like Cinna, Valkyrae, and Emiru, and apparently Emily. It was a bunch of girls, right? If you don't have a guy around, which luckily they did, the camera guy, it's gonna get very ugly. Like, I don't know why they didn't have security with them either, and that's why it's weird, because it sounds insensitive too, right? Like, I do think they should be able to walk around freely, but it's one of those things where it's like, you guys know that you're extremely popular, and it's a double-edged sword, and it's a hard conversation to have. It's a hard conversation, and it's just really, man. Because then saying that, then it sounds insensitive, but it's like, it is a fair point. Like, you know, like you won't see like a Celine Dion or anyone just walking around alone, usually not without at least one security guard or somebody with her. Yeah. I know. I sound like an a-hole, but I don't know how else to say that. Like, dude, it should have, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you should. And we know you have the money for it. Again, I'm not saying that this is the only way and they need to do it. No. It's more of a like, bro, you know the situation you're in. Learn, like, you should play it out. It's hard, but you know, that's what happens. All right, let's move on. Because this is annoying. And I still have to talk about the Japan stuff. I'm just irritated.